Hey guys, what's up? Working on a DR90 today. Not a whole lot of content out there on these things. We're having issues with it, leaking oil, assuming that it's coming from the crank seal on the stator side. You can kind of see everything down in here. Leaking, causing a little bit of idling and running issues. Running it pretty lean. So I'm just going to go over pulling the stator off today, what it takes to get to it, the tools needed, and the repair, and hopefully it helps you figure out what's going on with yours. I do have this guy right here pulled already. It just sits right up here in the front. It sits right there. It's 2 Phillips head screws. That pops right off. Yeah, look at all that oil. Grab a rag really quick. Alright. Let's go ahead and get into it. You will need a 5mm. Allen head. I'm just running on a drill. Use Allen wrench, whatever you want to use. And go ahead and pop this guy, stator cover off. You see all that in there. This is your water pump. So drives that, make sure that feels good. And make sure you're not missing any of these guys right here. I did see somewhere that if you do have issues with these breaking, replace them or change them out for like a fuel line stuff on them. It's a 17mm, just for the stator bolt. And that is normal threads, so it's not reversed or anything. Here's stator puller, flywheel puller, whatever you want to call it. This is reverse thread. So go ahead and screw that guy into there. Get her in there pretty good. I'll also show you how to set your ignition timing, your gap for it. So for this, for my puller, it's a 17mm also. Back that off there. So it's a 15/16 for the one I have. And we'll just go ahead and run that guy in and pop that off real quick. And we're all done with the puller now. Go ahead and back that off. There's a washer on there. Just don't forget that guy putting it back together. Alright, so back to the Allen head, 5mm. This pulls off your magneto pickup coil. 2 Allen heads right here. And this you don't need to, unless you have something aftermarket. This will not need to be set to anything specific. The only thing that's going to matter is your pickup. And we'll go over that also in the video. So pop this guy back down for a second. And we got a couple little wires up here. Just pop them off. now, so that pops out pretty easily. You see it right there. And then this will all come out. This out of the way. And this right here, this is the fork that holds in your crank seal, and this is for your stator side. So we're just going to check to make sure that it didn't break or rip or anything at all. Or that pop out. They had it pop out on me not too long ago. So everything looks good right there. Yep, it popped out here on the bottom. So for that, the other day we had it come completely out. It'll pop it back in. Waiting for my new fork to show up, so you see. There you go, anyways. The debris from that seal. Should take a little extension. Pop her back up in there. There it goes. Must not have gotten a very good seat on it last time. Alright, so now we're just going to go ahead and wipe everything down and pop her back together. So basically just reversal everything that we just did. Feed these wires back up through the hole.